courtside.
The players are warming up, and we're almost ready for the singles match between Vitas Gerlaitis and RoscoeTanner. And Pancho, I can't go against your predictions this time. Gerlaitis a very...
All right, here we go. Vitas Gerlaitis serving to RoscoeTanner. First game, first set.
In case you didn't see that, Vitas returned that ball that was in his hand. The other one was a placement, and the umpire is confused.
23-year-old Vitas Gerlaitis.
Here's the backhand cross court by Tanner. Now he moves in, hits a forehand down the line. Vitas can't reach it, but he hits one that he had in his hand over. Now Roscoe missed the shot, and the umpire called Roscoe's shot as out. So it's all straightened out. Left 15.
Umpire in the chair, Sam Adler.
15-0. A little humor right away in this match. Both of these players, good attitudes, very strong competitors. Occasionally, Vitas will become a little emotional, but a very good competitor. A stink shot went wide of the court. 15-30. 15-30.
This is the reigning Italian Open champion. And looking at the Australian champion, RoscoeTanner. And Pancho, at Caesar's Palace, where you have a great position, Roscoe won the Alan King Classic on ABC in 1975.
Yes, he did, and he was delighted because, if I recall, I think he played against Ross Case in the finals, and it was such a great match, going to about 13-11 in the tiebreaker, that Caesar's Palace gave them both a winner's prize.
And with that, RoscoeTanner breaks Vitas Gerlaitis to serve in our very first game. It's our third week of the World Invitational Tennis Classic, capacity crowd, and one of the reasons is this man, RoscoeTanner, 25 years old, a man with a big first serve.
A very quick arm action, left-handed. He has a wide swinging serve on the ad court and a good off to the forehand service on the deuce court. And his quick arm action enables him to have more deception on his serves. It's hard to read it, and he hits it well over 100 miles an hour. Even on a clay court, he's been booming him around. And they've kind of nicknamed him Boom Boom Tanner. Roscoe to serve, having broken serve in the first game. And Roscoe's serve, as you will see right off the beginning, he's warmed up already. He goes right for those big ones. Left-handed, swinging serve, top spin, flat. And that backhand just deep by 4 or 5 inches, love 15.
They've met twice before, and Vitas won both matches over Tanner. Yes.
Roscoe is not an easy player to play against, not even on clay, because he does go for his shots on all wings. Forehand, backhand, serve. But if he gets erratic and he gets a bad start, well, then he can be blown right off the court, and he can blow you right off the court. He seems to be patient enough right at the moment. You'll see a lot of ground strokes, I think, in this match. Vitas very steady, good physically, covers a lot of court. There, you see the power of that forehand volley, and he hardly moved the racket. 15-all.
15-all.
Second game.
RoscoeTanner, I play against him in practice, and believe me, he just hits that ball so hard, it's hard to believe that he can keep it in the court. Misjudged that one. It kind of floated out of his reach.
15-30.
15-30.
Glad you played against him, because then you knew how your opponents felt. It's your peak.
Well, left-handers are tough to play against, regardless. There's a recovery from a good lob, too, but the powerful overhead smash of Roscoe was too much.
30-all.
And it's 30-all. A
fast action. Roscoe hits the serve as the ball is traveling upward. Good hand action. Good deep forehand. Cross-court by Gerlaitis. Brought on an air, 30-40, a chance for him to break back here in the first set, and that's very important because Roscoe usually just depends on one service break to win a set. And there's an unforced error by Roscoe, and it's 1-all in this first set. Gerlaitis here distributing the balls to the ball boys who work probably as hard as our tennis players. Shagging the shots, getting the balls back to the players, helping them conserve their energy. Vitas also with good, strong, powerful hand with a very short swing gets a lot of pace on that ball. 15-love. Right on the line, that shot. And there you see the quickness of Vitas Gerlaitis as he ran that approach shot, threw up a nice defensive lob, got back into the point and won it. 30-love. Those are the kind of unforced errors you can't afford to do on clay, and especially, and that shot was out, especially against Gerlaitis, because Gerlaitis is not going to give you any points at all, any free points. 40-love. Good long reach there by Gerlaitis, but he couldn't quite pull it off. 40-15. Vitas, I believe, is what, 22 years old?
23.
23 years old now. I remember playing with him when he was 18, and at 18, he let everybody know that he was going to be in the picture very shortly. Loves race cars, enjoys his life.
Very generous man.
His father is a great follower of his tennis, too. And then with a goal, look at that great shot. Placement down the line. Game to Gerlaitis. He leads 2-1.
And we'll return to more action here in the men's singles semifinal after this.
In 1969, Arthur Ashe was crucial in forming the ATP.
RoscoeTanner serving in the fourth game of the first set.
And a near ace.
A near ace.
A near ace. He touched it.
We have a tie in that department. Bjorn Borg, in defeating John Newcomb, came up with 2 service aces, and in the women's doubles, Diane Fromholtz had 2.
And Yvonne Goolagong, I think, has 1. Drop shot attempt by Gerlaitis. 30-love. Couple inches from the line and pushes off as he swings at it, and that was just deep of the service line. Called fault.
Didn't get a part of it, Pancho?
He looked like he might have got it. You know, the ball hits the line and it slides off, and the mark is left outside, but the ball actually landed in the line. Good deep forehand cross-court by Gerlaitis. Forced an error again. And you know, the beautiful part of a guy like RoscoeTanner is he acknowledges it. You know, he ran back and he says, yes, yes, good shot.
That's a gentleman.
30-15.
Roscoe, a graduate of Stanford University. Vitas went to Columbia for a year.
Good backhand, powerfully hit down the line by Roscoe, 40-15. Gerlaitis choosing there to attack the net on the short second serve. A good move, but it didn't pay off. Change of tactics. You have to use that change of tactics from time to time just to test your opponent and see what he's going to do. But when you play on clay, you got to be very careful when you start to go into the net. That was deep. Game to RoscoeTanner.
For over the years of the World Invitational Tennis Classic, the Aces competition has been keenly contested. Here is the Ford Chateau Club Wagon that will go to the player with the most aces served. We have a tie, Bjorn Borg and Diane Fromholtz with 2, Yvonne Goolagong with 1. None thus far in this match.
Double fault from Gerlaitis. They're going to look at it.
That is his second.
Roscoe agrees, waves it out. Love 15. And that deep forehand cross-court again. Forced an error from RoscoeTanner, 15-all.
Both players making their first appearance in the World Invitational Tennis Classic will be competing in doubles and mixed doubles. And Vitas has had quite a great experience for a young man in doubles competition. He's been a winner.
He's a good all-around player. And another backhand passing shot that Vitas could not handle. 15-30. Vitas was there, but it was too well hit by Roscoe. And another backhand passing shot down the line. It was a let ball, but Vitas had no chance.
15-40.
15-40, Roscoe. Possibility of breaking serve here in the 5th game of the first set. Some beautiful backhands that he's hit, and hit them very hard. And a good return of serve, break serve. Tanner now leads 3 games to 2.
Here at Hilton Head Island, we'll be returning for the 6th game of this first set in our 3rd week of the World Invitational Tennis Classic.
The 1979.
Tanner serving 6th game, leading 3 games to 2, first set.
And a big backhand volley down the line. 15 love.
15 love.
That volley was just out. Roscoe, big serve deep into the backhand corner, moved in, but the volley 2 or 3 inches out. 15-all. Roscoe, it looked like he lost his balance a little bit. Here he is moving in. He starts to slide, you see, and it just kind of looked like he lost his balance a little bit, causing him to hit that ball into the net. And the drop shot of Vitas may be an effective shot. There's a service ace for RoscoeTanner.
So he is in the battle for the Ford Chateau Club Wagon.
You can be sure that he's going to be in the battle. As a matter of fact, if you wanted to put your money on him for that competition, it would be a safe bet. 30-all.
I won't take it.
Oh, Roscoe backing up quickly. Beautiful overhead smash. Here he is, backs up very quickly, gets off the ground a couple of